Rob! Are we almost done? Oh, we're almost done. Great, keep on it, son. A few more episodes, we'll have that out in no time. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to the lab. And I'm supposed you're here for some news, which is great because I got some for you. So, emotes slash play fighting slash jousting, male challenges, whatever you want to call it. Is that coming to the Isle? Well, we may have some information on that for you. And new, I suppose, small lizards, animals, fauna, which is also coming to the Isle. So we've got some information. So let's start with the emotes slash jousting slash challenges, play fighting, whatever you want to call it. So just like in the wild, you'll see, I suppose, males and sometimes females competing for, I suppose, territory or female or mating rights, and you'll see kind of like rhinos, deer, etc. In the wild, they will lock horns and battle with each other. Now the Isle is possibly looking to explore that in the future as something they would like to implement into the game. Now again, all this is backed up by official information in the Discord. This is stuff they've said, but please be mindful of the fact that this doesn't mean it's coming now. This could be miles down the line, and they're purely only answering speculation and, well, they're answering questions. So that's what I'm doing now. We're talking about it. It's something they want to bring. So they're going to be looking at bringing this jousting, this, I suppose, fighting for territory, along with emotes, much like other dinosaur games. Obviously, most dinosaur games have got the standard 1 to 4 call, as we call it, but a few dinosaur games have got like emotes. So, for example, Path of Titans, they have an emote system where you can use a rectal wheel or whatever they call them, select a emote, love sign, whatever it might be, and they'll do that type of emote where there's a blow fucking thing on their head, or I don't know, scratch their ass or something. Whatever it might be, they've got an emote system. So that's something they're going to explore in the Isle as well. Now, the small lizards slash animals. As a food source for smaller dinosaurs, I suppose, they are looking at adding in small lizards, frogs, any, I don't know, what other small things you could think of, maybe small animals such as maybe foxes or whatever the equivalent would be in dinosaur terminology. They'd be looking at adding them into the Isle as a way of hunting smaller fauna, whatever you want to call it, to sustain your dinosaur. So that's something which, again, they've said in Discord, and something they will be bringing to EVRIMA, which will be quite fun. You know, I suspect that when modded servers and modding ability comes in, you'll be able to play these little lizards, these little frogs, whatever it might be, and go around the Isla Spiro as one of them. But at the moment, they're going to be purely AI and purely to sustain your dinosaur, which will make a nice addition to the jungles, the grasslands, to make it feel more alive. You know, you see these little lizards, maybe little flying creatures, maybe little toads, little foxes, rabbits, whatever it might be running around. It'll make the Isle feel more alive, in my opinion. So, what do you guys think on that? Do you want this emote system in? Do you want it to become so you can make these realistic emotes? Do you want this territorial fighting, jousting mechanic in the Isle? Myself, I like the idea of locking horns in a playstyle, but I wouldn't want it as a mechanic or something which impacts my gameplay directly, purely just for aesthetics, so it'd look pretty cool if you had two trikes lock horns. I like the idea of that. Same with the animals, I'm all for it adding to the game. So if you did like this, don't forget to give it a like, and if you want to see more from me, there's plenty more on the channel, so don't forget to check that out, and don't forget to subscribe to see more. I'm Shadows, and I'll see you in the next one.